But as of late, last 6 or 7 games, we just came together and we were playing for one another. And guys have been making shots and we've been playing defense and we've just been having fun really and just trying to go out there and get wins as a team. And I mean, it's just great just being out there with those guys and the way we're playing, the way we're playing unselfishly and playing for one another. It's kind of cool.
You guys only had 15 turnovers against the Havoc. Talk about the Havoc, but what did you guys do to solve it?
Yeah, first of all, I think the white team in practice, that's the backups, Daniel Dingle and like Quentin Nicosi and even TJ and Jimmy and all those guys, Piper Dalton, they did a great job. Like we were turning the ball over in practice, like 50 turnovers in practice, and I think they did a good job preparing us. And we went out there and we showed some poise, and we didn't panic, and they made a run, they made a couple runs, and we didn't panic, and we just stayed under control and tried to control the pace of the game as much as we could.
There was some time out there when you guys were down at the 6th game. What was the mood, and if things were getting a little out of control, it looked pretty ragged. What were you guys thinking at that point?
I mean, I think we played like it was a tie game throughout the whole game, even when we had stretches where we had big leads. I never felt like we had a big lead. We always played like it was tied up. And I think we knew going in, VCU goes on runs, that's what they do. So, we had to come at that, play our game. I think we did that. The guards obviously did a great job with the pressure that they put on us. That, we never fell into too big of a hole, and we were able to come out and play our game.
So being a lead guard isn't exactly your job, but you kind of took that over a little bit during that stretch at the end of the first half, and you got that down.
Yeah, I think Coach I was going to do it. He trusted me to do a good job with the pressure, and if they were going to trap me, then he trusted me to make a good decision. So he wanted me to get it as much as I could, bringing the ball up the court, whether they were going to play me just one-on-one or they were going to bring somebody else. So he trusted me, my teammates trusted me, and just try to control the pace of the game and get the ball over half court and then play.
Jake, you had 3 blocks today. Can you just talk about the improvement you made so far in your defensive game from the start of the season till now?
Yeah, that's an area I've always, tried to work on, especially this year. My offense is there, but it's, ultimately comes down to defending the rebound and win games. And, I think they rely on me to do a good job as coach. So, I really kind of try to take that to heart this year and play hard down there and do what I can to help these guys out.
Hey, how much film did you guys watch of what LaSalle beat them? None? Because it was almost kind of weird that. What did you guys watch to prepare for them?
I think we watched our last two games. We watched them with Big Butler, and we watched I think a run that they had against Xavier. I think they might have been down 13 and I'm at 17, and they erased it in like 3 minutes. So we watched that, and yeah, we felt pretty prepared though. We knew how they played and how the game was going to be, and that they were going to try to speed us up and make us do some things. And I think in the first half they sped us up a little bit, and we got some open shots. We just missed them. I think we made the same shots during the game.
And you guys practiced against a team that had, what, 6, 7 guys on the first practice?
Yeah, sometimes they'll put 7 guys on the other team, and I mean that's how it feels when you're out there. It feels like it's 7 of them sometimes. So I think that was a great job by Coach Duke and Coach Trice and Coach Killings.
Jake, clearly that you guys didn't panic even when you were down by 16. What allowed you guys to keep that even keel and a little bit of faith that you could come back?
Yeah, I mean, Coach Duncan really emphasizes playing with poise in any kind of situation. And obviously we dug ourselves a hole, but we've been in positions like that before, and I think it helps to have a veteran group, guys that have been there before. And we just played under control and played our game. We were able to go on a run and hopefully win.
Can you talk about that 3 you made with 14-40 left to give y'all the lead to do? What did you see?
I saw an open shot. My teammates, Khalif, Will, TJ, Scooty, all of them, they do a great job of getting me the ball. Those guys are playmakers. I was just able to knock it down.
Jake, when you transferred in, was this sort of the game, the level, the stage that you were hoping to play on for your final year?
Yeah, I mean, this is a great atmosphere. Temple is a big-time program. The fan support here is great. Philadelphia basketball is great. It was pretty much everything I expected, and I think it's been great. a great last run for me, my senior year here. It's really been a great experience.
Jake, you had great looks all day. How were you able to get open, so wide open against a long-range defense?
I think a lot of them were in transition because they obviously are pressuring the guards in the backcourt, and I think most of those open shots come in transition of us just getting it over and breaking. That's kind of what the game is. That's how you gotta beat those guys.
Cleve, do you think you guys have done enough now to get in the NCAAs?
I mean, it's not up to us, but I would like to think so. And, we still got a lot of basketball to play. We're gonna go to Brooklyn on Friday and try to keep winning games, taking one game at a time, and let the community do their job.
Cleve, just how tough is that tournament gonna be this year? You played in other ones before, obviously, but with the addition of VCU and Butler.
Yeah, it's gonna be really tough. I heard we played the winner out of George Washington and UMass, and both of those teams played us really tight, and I think we might have won both of the games by like 1 point or something like that. But they're both good teams, and they're gonna be all the games should be good out Brooklyn. It should be a great tournament, and hopefully we just stick together and continue to play good basketball.
What kind of pride would you take? What kind of pride would you take if you're the A-10 Player of the Year?
I think it would mean a lot for my teammates and my coaches and how much they did for me. And it's a great league this year too, so even to be mentioned as a candidate for that is big for me. And it's really a lot of credit to my teammates and my coaches.
Cole, what did you guys do defensively? They scored 41 points in the first 2 minutes, and it seemed like they never were able to get into a good outlet.
Yeah, I think we began to switch a lot more in the second half and later in the first half. But they got some similar sized guys, and we got some similar sized guys. So we switched a little bit more, and they missed some shots. And I think when they made their run in that first half, they made some tough shots. They just started to miss those same shots.
When they don't press, they allow teams to shoot 44% against them, which is kind of average. Was the key once you guys got up to say, all right, we're going to slow it down and start exploring some of those one-on-one matchups? That's how we're going to know Chris and double lead.
But the main thing is they only press off of makes. So if you make them miss, then they can't set up their press. So we try to get stops. And the more stops we get, the more chance we get to get the ball half court without any havoc. So I think that was the main thing for us, just closing out possessions with a rebound, and then we could walk it up and get in something.
71 of the 84 points came from the starting five, which was all seniors and graduate students. Can you talk a little bit about the impact you guys have when you play together like that?
Yeah, it was huge. TJ stepped up, and Jake came in there today. They were ready to go, and we got some veteran guys who played a lot of games and been in a lot of different situations and faced a lot of adversity. So, just seeing everybody out there, it was fun. It was, a little overwhelming a little bit because you came in with those guys. Well, I came in with Raler, and I sat on the bench with Scooty my freshman year. He was on the bench with me. So, it was just fun to be out there and just seeing everybody together and with one common goal, really.
Anything else? Thanks, guys. VCU is going to come right in.